The former Kimball chief of police is facing criminal charges. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, former Kimball Police Chief Andrew Bramer is facing official misconduct charges tied to a Nebraska State Patrol investigation last year that led to his abrupt resignation. Court documents say that an NSP investigator cited Bramer on 4 of the Class 2 misdemeanor charges, with an arraignment originally scheduled for earlier this week. The charges allege that between September of 2022 and April of 2023, Bramer allowed trainees to act in a law enforcement capacity in various ways without the required training and certifications, or, in the case of a reserve officer, to act beyond the scope of their duties. Bramer's arraignment has been continued until May 7th. If convicted, he faces up to 6 months in jail, a $1,000 fine, or both on each count. Well, the Gering City Council this week approved the very first 2 major grants of funds generated by the city's hotel occupation tax. $25,000 was granted to the Western Nebraska Pioneers for a portion of general operations during their regular season, but more so for 4 special events. Gering Visitors Bureau Director Carla Needon-Streaks explained.
The special events are all new events and show the strongest potential to draw regional and out-of-state participation. Our committee recommends OCTAX funds be granted for the 4 special events this summer: a June 18 and under youth regional baseball tournament, a July hosting of a motor coach tour from Colorado that will be overnighting, a September boxing event, and a September Fiestas Pietras event.
$11,250 was also approved for the Gering Fire Department to help pay for expenses such as facility rentals, meals, and transportation as they host the 2024 Nebraska Volunteer Firefighters Association this coming October for the first time in 20 years. Meanwhile, the application period is now open for minor grants from the Occupation Tax Fund in amounts under $10,000 with an April 12th deadline. And the Regional West Board of Directors has unveiled some of the additional management changes that were announced as pending earlier this year. The board recently added Matt Larson, the CEO of VistaBeam, as the 3rd community member on the board. Additionally, Jeannie McCarrigan, who has served as Director of Development for Regional West Foundation since 2021 and was the controller for Regional West Health Services, was recently named Chief Financial Officer. McCarrigan has a Master of Business Administration degree from Chadron State College, and as CFO, will hold a position on the Regional West Board of Directors as a non-voting member. We'll have more news right after this.
The journey of a dream becoming reality. When we're young, a dream develops into a passion. That passion continues to manifest and grows as you do. It becomes all you want to do and all you want to be. It gives you direction. It drives you. Then, your dream has become a reality. When that dream is ready to be reality, Platte Valley Bank will be with you every step of the way.
Life Care promises us that we are looked after and taken care of properly.
If I didn't have Life Care, I would be probably scared to death about having enough money for when I got older or when I got sick.
Moving in here was an easy decision and in fact a no-brainer. I looked at it as actually buying long-term care insurance and in retrospect a good move.
One of the things that convinces me that we did the right thing is no matter what happens, we will constantly be taken care of.
The whole thing is just vital because you don't have to be worried about what's ahead for you. It's there, it's in black and white, and that's reassuring.
This is home. It has been from the day I moved in.
Welcome back. Nebraska Legislature Speaker John Arch has told Nebraska lawmakers to expect a rush of floor work with just 8 days remaining when they return to Lincoln next Tuesday. Arch laid out his plans on Thursday, noting that out of 103 priority bills this session, 14 have yet to get to general file debate, including 9 still in committee. The La Vista lawmaker said to maximize the productivity, lawmakers can expect to be working on the 60th day, and everybody needs to do their part.
Please expect late nights for the remainder of the session, and in particular next week. Please arrange to be here and stay until adjournment. I expect some very late nights next week. Pick and choose what you oppose and how long you choose to oppose a bill. Please prioritize your opposition and don't slow walk bills. We all want to treat each other fairly on these priorities, and we would ask that you do that.
For bills with significant opposition, Arch said he will require sponsors to provide a vote card showing enough support to overcome any filibusters before they're scheduled. He also said he's inclined to say no to requests to turn priority bills into, quote, Christmas trees by adding amendments containing non-priority measures. Well, Nebraska Attorney General Mike Hilgers joined a coalition of 11 state attorney generals on Thursday, suing the Biden administration over its latest illegal attempt at student loan forgiveness. The lawsuit was filed in U.S. District Court for the District of Kansas, Wichita Division. Hilgers says that Biden has refused to accept the Supreme Court of Nebraska's decision and is now trying an end around, following a different pathway to the same illegal result. The multi-state lawsuit argues that the U.S. Department of Education does not have the authority to alter student loan repayment plans, essentially canceling more than $156 million in student loan debt. It also argues that the Supreme Court struck down an earlier version of the Biden illegal student loan program last summer.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Logos in Gearing is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees, and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gearing.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Ag Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, you're driving home our reputation.
Chad Moyer with you here on the Rural Radio Network. JCA Technologies is showcasing a new tool for the farmer's toolbox. It's a tool that is called Outrun. It's an opportunity for you to automate your grain cart work in the fall. And it's on display in Fremont, Nebraska here this week. And we're visiting with a farmer who came to take a look at it. His name is Corey Goodhue. He is from Carlisle, Iowa, in the central part of the state. You heard about this Outrun technology from JCA Technologies. What made you come over and want to give it a look?
We've been looking at the autonomous cart systems for a long time, and I've known some of the folks at JCA for a while now, and I knew this was in the pipeline, and when they said I had the chance to come run it, we definitely had to drive over. So
yeah. So I guess, what is harvest like on your operation? Is I'm probably not saying anything you don't already know, right? Busy, go, 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 as fast as you can in the fall, huh?
Yeah, it's a circus. We joked with the guys from JCA that every day in corn harvest we have 100 tires that have to work, and that's just like the bare minimum. And so being able to take a skilled operator out of a cart for most of the day, boy, that frees up somebody to fix a lot of other problems.
Okay. So you were able to do the ride and drive with the OutRun technology. Kind of take me through your thought process as you were in the cab, watching it, what it can do. What did you think?
I was really impressed. I didn't know how close this would be to an alpha or beta test, but this is very much a finished product. It did everything. You know, on the ride over, we had a lot of conversation about what we wanted to ask them about, what we wanted to see, and they've obviously had really good feedback from other people that have used it, and it's ready to go.
So tell me about that. Tell me about that. What did you want to see?
Well, I think we were curious about the operator experience from the combine, the safety piece of it, like collision avoidance, how well it would do like with the tractor and not running outside of the boundary or any other like restricted areas. Really did a lot of things that we were hoping it would do. It's there.
Mm-hmm. So now that you've seen it, I guess, what thoughts do you have about taking the OutRun technology and incorporating it into your operation? Is that possible?
Yeah, it's a definite fit, and I think the next piece is just to get these guys out to put it in, to install it, get it going. Mm-hmm. Like hurried up already.
So I guess speaking as a farmer, if you wanted to tell other farmers about what you saw here today with the OutRun technology, what do you want them to know about it?
I think it's anyone that has challenges getting their crop out and filling their roster every day, it looks like this will be a great tool to fill one of your seats.
Corey, it's good to talk to you. Thank you for your perspective.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Again, that's Corey Goodhue. He is from Carlisle, Iowa, here in Fremont, looking at JCA Technologies and their OutRun tool. Again, automated grain cart technology available to help in the busy harvest season. On the Rural Radio Network, Chad Moyer.
Let's take a peek at your weekend community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
You deserve to have a building that will last for generations. With more than 110 years of experience and thousands of satisfied customers, Morton Buildings is the industry leader you can trust. If you're planning for a garage, farm shop, horse barn, storage building for your RV, boat, or collectibles, there's no better time to buy. Contact your local Morton sales office or visit mortonbuildings.com to get started today.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, Governor Jim Pillen and Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs Director John Hilgert honored Vietnam-era veterans at Nebraska's annual Vietnam War Veterans Day ceremony on Thursday.
I just can't tell you from my heart how grateful all Nebraskans are, how grateful I am personally, how grateful we are for your sacrifice and your service. You are certainly not forgotten. Your work is greatly appreciated, and I hope that touches you deeply. So,
March 29th, 1973 was the day that the United States Military Assistance Command in Vietnam was disestablished, and the day the last U.S. combat troops departed Vietnam. It is a nationally recognized day to honor Vietnam War veterans. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great holiday weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.